Welcome back to Fantasy Football Today. Breaking news to CBS Sports HQ. Browns running back Nick Chubb has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Cardinals, dealing with a calf injury. And according to Kevin Stefanski, non-committal about Chubb maybe going on injured reserve, which could knock him out for at least 3 games. So Chubb has been dealing with this calf injury since last week's game against the Chargers, missing practice all week. And KAREEM Hunt also banged up in practice, but he's expected to go. Hunt meeting with the media on Friday, about 15 minutes ago, saying, quote, "We should be able to hold it down until Chubb comes back." So, guys, we have a scenario here against the Cardinals team, undefeated. Browns coming off a tough loss against the Chargers last week. Dave, how do you see this backfield going? Is it going to be all KAREEM Hunt, or are we going to see maybe Dearness Johnson working in to help supplement Hunt? Because, again, he's not 100% himself.
So when the Browns have both of their stud running backs, they have a tough problem. It's a good problem to have. How do you use both of them? When one of them's hurt and the other one is healthy, they look at Dearness Johnson and they go, you're probably not as good as the guy that's hurt right now. I think they lean on KAREEM Hunt, who could get close to 20 touches against Arizona and be easily inside the top 10 among fantasy running backs, if not close to top 5 in rankings.
Adam, when we look at this Browns offense, we know they're extremely run-heavy, but that's when they have both of these guys working and working well together. Odell Beckham has been back now for 3 games, and we know that Jarvis Landry was activated off IR. The window has been open for him to return, and Stefanski saying that there is a chance he could be active this week against the Cardinals. So do we see more of a shift from just the traditional Browns offense, or are they going to open things up a little bit more, especially if their receiving core is healthy?
Well, this week, the Cardinals are one of the worst run defenses in football, so you might just see a ton of rushing, but I don't think you can give KAREEM Hunt all of that work. This team leads the NFL in rush attempts, and that's with a quarterback who doesn't run the ball. So these two guys are just getting so much work, and Nick Chubb was getting 3 straight games with 21 or 22 carries. You cannot give all of that work to KAREEM Hunt. I do think Dearness Johnson is going to be pretty interesting. I'm not in any leagues where I'm thinking about maybe our 14-team league or something like that, but I think you got to be desperate. But some of you out there are in deeper leagues, so I would take a look at him. I think that they will have to throw the ball a little bit more. This is interesting. I don't know if they're going to throw the ball that well, but can't really sit here and say it's got a big fantasy impact, but I think they're going to have to be a bit more balanced because you just could not possibly give KAREEM Hunt 30-plus carries a game. It's not going to work.
All right, so we'll find out what's happening with the Browns. They're obviously bad news for Nick Chubb fantasy managers, good news for KAREEM Hunt fantasy managers. So, again, Nick Chubb not going to play Sunday against the Cardinals. Want more of the Fantasy Football Today podcast and nonstop year-round fantasy advice? It's simple. Hit the subscribe button and hang with us all throughout the year.